Okay. Has the desync come back? Nope. Alright.
Not
It's
yet.
fixed for now. I didn't do anything. Uh-oh. Okay, now is it bad?
God.
Nope. I keep seeing these little random lag spikes. So, I don't know. But yeah, as expected, nothing has changed. So we're, same room, same bat time, same bat channel, whatever. I know you said I should just dash through these, but these are a menace and need to be dealt with. I might change my tune when there's, a room with fucking 30 of them. Because I'm pretty sure there is one. And by 30, I mean, like, 5.
Ooh. A book that I put on hold today is ready to be borrowed, even though it said that it would be about 6 weeks.
What is yonder book?
It's called The Midnight Library.
I would make a comment about... I don't know. I don't have one to make. something book obsession translating into books about other books.
I do really like books about other books. Like, the way that I find books to like is that I, look for, things that I'm, currently obsessed with. Like, I was getting back into Hollow Knight around the start of, this, and I found a book that's just titled The Cartographers, and I'm like, that sounds cool, and I put a hold on it.
Yeah. Hail cartographer, I mean garden boy.
Also, just working at a library in general does not help with the obscene amount of books that I constantly have on hold.
Yes.
I've gone below 20.
I like the occasional weird kids book that you'll take pictures of and show me.
Yeah.
I don't actually remember any of the specific ones, but
I don't at the moment either. I saw one today that was like, "Don't be sad, little crab." That wasn't
all kids books need to either be about hoodoos or otters.
I wish there was a way that I could just look through all of the photos I've sent you. Because then I would be able to find them easy and not have to search through a bunch, but alas. Alas, poor Yorick.
I knew him in America.
In America!
Oh, okay. That actually didn't look like a breakable wall. What the hell is this?
Oh, this is a bad place.
I'm not already at Hera, am I?
No.
I have
this is
no recollection of this. I might when I see it. I currently still don't.
This place just kind of sucks, to be honest. There's a lot of very finicky platforming and a lot of enemies and that.
Yeah, I even saw the fucking ground breaking and I jumped, but the ceiling was so low it didn't matter.
Ugh.
And then somebody reviews the footage and I did not in fact jump. I meant to jump at least. Oh.
I like how in Bug Fables the characters do a little animation when they're blocking, and they do it after you press the button. And you can sometimes see when I'm being bad at blocking things, where the enemy will just attack, and then the character will block. And I'm like, good job, guys. This is a good time. Hello, Paul.
Knew a guy named Paul. He used to be on Blummer.
Paul, are you the one that allegedly knows me in real life? Hello, e-reader26. I'm pretty sure it was a guy named Paul that, decided, well, not decided, I mean, discovered that we both lived in the same city and frequented the same shop.
Possibly. I do remember... I do remember this occurring. I just didn't remember the name.
Well, I'm pretty sure it was Paul because I also, like, know a guy named Paul and I
Used to be
remember making
plumber,
a
so-
comment about it. This place was not actually as bad as I thought it was,
Yeah.
apparently.
Okay, so does Weaver Song also consume soul?
I don't know.
Good. No. Doesn't say that it does. Could put that on at the next bench. It's another one that I don't ever use or care about, but... Uh-oh! Yes? Okay.
Lore.
Oh no, one escaped.
I'm pretty sure there's like a breakable wall in there somewhere that has lore in it, but I can't remember where. And it just basically shows you that this is like something about Hornet. I don't know.
I see. I would go look for it, but I don't necessarily want to go back and just whack at walls for a while. If there was another item, then I would do it. And once again, no object permanent, so I already don't remember what parts of this room I've looked at. Apparently not that part. One day I will get to that. Oh my god. One day I will get to that grub, and I guess we're re-exploring the whole room.
Yay!
Stop. Get help. Nothing there? No. If anybody watching this is seeing random frames missing occasionally, it's not just you. I'm not sure what's causing that. It's just, I'm assuming you can't notice because screen share already kind of has a low frame rate, but every once in a while it seems to just kind of jump ahead by like a quarter second.
Yeah, I'm not really noticing anything. I would have told you, would there be a problem?
So, I see we're back to having multiple paths.
Deepnest! Oh, here she comes.
That was it.
Apparently.
I liked that little pointless tunnel. I guess it just let you skip that enemy.
Good.
Discovers it after I kill the enemy. You know that if I had discovered it like beforehand, I would have still killed the enemy though, so it's not like it matters.
Yeah.
There's no way you're fake.
Fake?
Because you actually took effort to reach. I'm convinced now this game has like 2 fake grubs in it.
I swear it had more than that.
I guess if they were more
Spoiler.
common, it would give you like you know, you'd always think to check. Whereas if there's only like 1 or 2, you might like,
Yeah.
you know, they'll be more likely to catch you off guard because you'll just forget that they exist. But I'm like
That's
paranoid
fair.
every time now.
The one in the Colosseum is quite obviously fake.
I don't even remember that one. The only one I remember is in the top left of the crystal mines.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they're
Well, the
called
one
the
in the-
Crystal Peaks, you're a fake fan. Yeah, missing frames.
I did actually see that one.
And we've got the delay. That's actually a really bad delay.
Oh.
Huh. Something's going on with this. I probably need to update OBS. I don't fucking know.
Yay. Just gonna keep recording it and hope it doesn't die.
Yeah. It occurs to me I probably could have stood to watch the previous video and make sure it wasn't completely fucking unwatchable.
Uh-oh.
Because if it looks okay, like if it looks the same way as the preview window, then we should be good. But that is a slight worry now. How many more?
We'll just
of these?
pretend the problem isn't there.
Oh, the problem's gone. Cool. Okay, that was all of them.
There we're done.
There we done.
There we done.
Alright. I think there were 2 ways out of here. Yeah. Stop. Yeah, it could very well just be that my computer needs a restart. I haven't actually done that in weeks.
I have to do it almost every time we do Bug Fables.
I haven't wanted to because I've been doing the Wind Waker rando, and the fucking tracker for that thing, like, it doesn't save your progress, and there's an option to, like, export your progress as a text file, but I don't see an option to import the text file to, like, you know, set it up again, so I don't know how that works.
Let's see. That was a really elaborate way of getting over that spider and then killing it anyway.
Fake. Yep, it was worth it.
You're fake.
I'm sometimes fake. But usually
You're a fake
gay.
fan.
Well, yeah, I said crystal mines.
You're not a true gamer. Yeah.
God, now we're mixing all these things up.
Yeah. Or whatever.
What the hell was that? Was that
Just
one of the Bug
mocking.
Fable voices, or is every
Just
single character in
mocking
that
that. Yeah. I like the one that actually was a he.
I enjoyed that. That was... Oh, was there one?
No. I thought so.
Who knew that, you know, a random unsolicited PM would bring us so much of a running gag?
The only reason I even sent it to you was because, like, I was upset over the fact that they called my hamster a mouse. And they're like, I like your mouse, hee-ha. And then you, of course, just pointed out hee-ha, and I'm like, good. And then
Because
it
it was
just kind
fucking
of
stupid.
stuck. It's like, first of all, don't go to the hamster subreddit to pick up girls. Second, learn how to spell.
God. I have no idea what this is leading to. Oh my god, please.
Also, the fact that it was posted on r/hamsters, and he still said mouse.
I have to imagine, like, you probably posted something else, he saw that one, then, like, looked at your post history and saw the picture, and, like, just kind of didn't pay attention to where that one was posted, and it was just like, you know, I can compliment the pet. It'll get me, like, brownie points.
It gave him the opposite.
Is that... Hold on, did that actually open something? It felt like it did. It had, like... maybe not.
It looks like no. Oh, the mask maker. If you descend in dark, you can knock his mask off. He makes good noise.
Yes. So, yeah, he sure does just kind of not really address me in any way. Or do anything. So what's the deal with this? Like, I know the Dreamers have masks. Like, you know.
Yeah, now he looks creepy.
And, he looks like he's made of void.
I think this is the guy that made all the Vestal masks? Or something? He makes masks for people in the kingdom, I know. Like, a lot of the king's people in general. I don't know, there's a lot of bugs that wear masks, it's kind of just a theme in the game.
God, please. Yeah, I forgot that character existed, because he's pretty much entirely inconsequential. Alrighty.
He's neato. He makes noises.
I'm sure there was a Mossbag video explaining a bunch of crap about him that I watched and then forgot the details of.
Oh, definitely. I'm currently trying to recall them and not really...
When I saw the face with the dripping eyes, I'm like, okay, yeah, this is kind of bringing back some memories, because I was going to say he looked like Void before even seeing that, and then, yeah.
I don't think he's made of Void, though. There is, like, I think Mossbag had, like, a theory that, like, Void was seeping into, like, his little egg thing and kind of, like, making him insane.
Mm-hmm. The only characters that are actually made of Void are, you know, the Knight and the other vessels, and, the Collector, right?
Yeah. And Hornet.
Except not actually.
No, I'm kidding. I will get, like, shunned by the community if I say that.
No, Hornet is made of Void, and the Knight is the Knight reincarnated, or the Knight is the Knight reincarnated. That was a good sentence.
Oh, remember the kid that was deep-throating the potato? So
hold on, you have to give context for this, because I vaguely remember that, but you can't just say that.
Okay, so we were playing Mario Kart, and there was, like, a child around, and he was, like, 11, and he was basically just doing that child thing where they're super annoying and trying to, like, fuck up your gameplay. So he was, like, doing the thing where he was standing in front of the TV and, like, trying to cover our eyes while we were playing.
God. And
he had, like, a baked potato that he hadn't cut up or anything, and he just said, like, oh, I'm gonna deep throat this potato, that'll distract you, and then he started making, like, gurgling noises with the potato in his mouth, and we're like, okay, we need to shut this down. Anyway.
Yeah, the kid is 11, he should not know what that is. I'm hoping that he just heard the term somewhere and didn't necessarily know what it meant.
I believe that's probable. I don't think... I don't want to think. Oh, why? But anyways, he was trying to...
Oh my god, please.
He watches a lot of MatPat. Oh. And so he was trying to explain to me how the knight was actually, like, the Pale King, and God. I'm like, this is not true. Yeah, basically, and so I had to give this, like, 11-year-old a history lesson on Hollow Knight as I was playing Mario Kart, and I'm like, you cannot get into this with me, because I will not allow you to be wrong.
That's kind of glorious.
And he's like, yeah, like, the character that you play it as is actually, like, the king, and I'm like, that's not true.
But MatPat, it's true.
I think I, like, made a joke to him. I'm like, is MatPat even relevant anymore? And he's like, he is so relevant! To be clear, I adore this child. He is a very good friend's child, and he is kind of fantastic. And says the darndest things.
Yeah. But no, I fucking hate it when you're talking to somebody and they're like presenting you information that like they're very passionate about, but they're just wrong, and you like know more than they do, because it's like you have that moment where it's like, no, I don't think that's true. It's like it isn't, but you don't want to be that aggressive about it.
Yeah, it's like, no, I am fully aware that this is accurate and what you're saying is bullshit, but I'm not going to tell you that.
Yeah. God, it's like the other day, when I was...
Fall. A little bit longer.
When I was passing through the living room, to get, like, a drink or something, so... I don't know if there needs to be any more backstory to this. Basically, all you need to know is just, usually the only time I ever leave my room is just to go to the kitchen or the bathroom, and, so... we have people occupying the living room, and, sometimes, depending on what they're doing, sometimes I'll... Oh, God.
Oh. I think you fucked up your chance to talk to her.
Shit.
Maybe if you leave and come back.
Okay. But yeah, it's like, sometimes we'll have conversation or whatever, and sometimes I'm just like, yeah, I'm kind of doing stuff. But, so Dash says to me, you want to know a Harry Potter joke? And I'm immediately expecting the worst, because everything out of her mouth always has to be something, talking about how things are evil or whatever, like, or problematic, and so I'm like, oh god, where's this going? I'll explain in a second. Let's see what's happening here.
It's your friendly neighborhood midwife.
Yeah. Yes, I know.
Starving.
So, what happens if you don't immediately run away? Do you just die, or...?
I think she just damages you, and then, like, leaves.
I see.
Or you can just make her leave, I guess.
Alright. Anyway, so... She's like, you want to hear a Harry Potter joke? I'm like, sure. She's like, imagine being, at like your first year on the Hogwarts Express, like same year of Harry's first year, and I immediately cut her off, and I'm just like, let me guess, Harry bought all the candy, and she's like, yeah, and I'm like, no, he didn't. She's like, yeah, he did. I'm like, no. In the movie, he says we'll take the lot. People misinterpret that. In the book, he wants to buy one of everything. He does not literally buy everything on the candy cart. I've heard this thing like a fucking million times. And she's just like, oh, well, the books are poorly written anyway. The movies are actually better. Harry's like a complete dumbass in the books. I'm like, what? What do you mean? Like, Harry has more characterization in the books than in the movies. Like, in the movies, he fucking doesn't do anything. In the books, at least he's, like, kind of a smartass, and, he has... You see more of, like, his thought process and stuff.
No need to call me Sir, Professor.
Yeah. And the whole time, I'm just like... Bitch, I'm, like, breaking down these books into, like, podcasts where I can fucking talk for an hour and a half about, like, chapters where nothing happens. Like, don't challenge me on this shit. Like...
Yeah.
But, I don't want to be confrontational, so it's just like, oh, okay. Like, the thing with Harry Potter is, like, it's not a perfectly written series. Nothing is. Like, it has its flaws, but I feel like it caught on for a reason. They are pretty well written, especially for kids' books. And now, because everybody hates J.K. Rowling, now it's like, well, we can't just hate her, we have to hate the books too. So everyone's like, oh, well, they actually sucked. We just were all blind to it. It's like, shut up.
I think it's important to distinguish art from its artist.
Yeah.
In times like these. Like, I get it. She did some shitty things, but that doesn't mean that people
Did I already?
don't.
I wasn't sure if there was another way back up. There was not. We have to go around.
Apparently not. Oh my god. But, like, just because somebody did something bad doesn't mean that, like, the people who legitimately enjoy, like, the content that they made,
Yeah.
like, you can still.
And
do
I
that
feel like
as-
most people recognize that too. It's just every once in a
Yeah.
while. Like, you know, I've seen people in the even in the Harry Potter subreddit who are like they show up just to randomly talk about how like, oh my god, this is like the most overrated series. Well, it's like I mean, that's fine
You're
if
the
you
one
feel
on the
that way, but
subreddit.
yeah, like why are you here? Like
Like, the people who legitimately go out of their way to, like, comment about how they hated, like, a video on the video, and people are like, okay, but you watched it. Like, you could have just left.
yeah. I love the ones that are telling me to shut up and just play the game and not talk over it. It's like, why?
But that's the point of an LP.
Like,
The
you know,
commentary.
If you want to watch me, you know, wander around Deepnest for fucking 2 hours going over the same hallways over and over without commentary,
Silence.
then I don't know where you're getting that entertainment value from, but I mean... Alright, let's not fall down. So there's like
Deepnest.
3 of these,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, I think 2. Oh, there might be 3.
Because
don't
I think one of them, you know, does stuff and the others don't. I'm trying to remember.
know.
This
No, I
big one
think
here
there's
probably
only the
does
2
stuff.
of them.
Okay.
Yeah, and then there's should be the stag station up there.
That is probably worth opening now.
I'm not confident
Yeah,
that there's actually a bench.
Nope, bench
Yeah.
is broken.
But still, there's a stag.
Yeah.
You can always ride the stag somewhere and sit on that bench and then ride it back for a close bench.
I could, but I don't think I need a bench. I wanted to
You
open
probably
this for...
won't need to.
Yeah. I mean, let's be honest here. Like, I don't want to have spoilers necessarily, but I don't remember there actually being any kind of fight. If there is one, it must be pretty minor, so...
It's just kind of get to Hera.
Yeah. They lied.
They lied. Not friends.
Yeah, we're about to see what they're referring to, because, you know, creepy cult.
You have to talk to them all.
Oh, did I not?
No, I mean in the next place.
Okay.
All of the creepy cult. And then you just fall down again.
Oh no. Don't mind me. Hey, how's it going, guys? Silence! I concur!
Sit and rest.
I like how this one on the right just doesn't exist. I can't talk and I can't dream nail them.
He doesn't have a soul. Confirmed.
This is absolutely not
rest.
suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. I like that some of them just don't
Yeah,
do anything.
none of them have dream nail dialogue, and alright. I like this unsuspecting music. This is good.
Yeah. It's just playing a little ditty.
I hate it when you have to do something that you know is a bad idea.
Oh no, they're creeping.
Alright.
This is a little bit creepy. I like the roar from, like, the thing that you never fight.
Yeah.
I think there was originally planned to be a boss here.
Bruh. Do I just keep wiggling? Or...
I think you just have to attack it.
I see.
Just keep wiggling.
Alright, if you haven't had enough of, you know, narrow corridors with random bullshit, we've got more.
Deepnest!
Come inside to Mechrio Park. We've got the Death Star. Or sorry, Death Star.
Oh no.
Come
Doritos
and
is
see
apparently
the
changing their logo, and it's just like a plain isosceles triangle.
Why?
It looks bad. The first comment is just, honestly, this is disrespectful. I
Like,
kind of agree.
I've seen too many people bitch about, like, you know, overly simplifying logos, but, like, why is that the trend? It's stupid. Like, there's nothing wrong with making your thing look distinct.
You don't just want a slightly orange triangle. God, I hate the noises they make. Nice. I'm surprised you didn't get stabbed.
I like how that guy just got fucked. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Gotta break all the eggs.
Accidentally being pro.
You shouldn't kill spiders. They have families too. It's like, yeah, and their families are also spiders. That had nothing to do with anything. I'm sorry. It was just a random thing I remembered from Hyperbole and a Half.
What if the spider said the same thing?
I love how pointless that song is. Alright. Let's not go back down there. No reason to. Oh my god.
Good job. A+. 10 out of 10.
Of all the pies.
Is that a breakable wall, or are that just spider webs on the wall?
On the left.
On the right. No, I think it's just spider webs. Okay. Yeah. It's hard to tell.
Yeah. I get in the habit of just poking every wall anyway.
It's a good habit.
Yeah, that's what we need.
Egg. Remember that, like, mod I put on to make the eggs colorful and it just kind of didn't do anything?
Yes.
I was really looking forward to colorful rancid eggs. That would have been the only thing that would have made them, like, worthwhile.
Okay, there's apparently a grub in
A
here.
grub? The grubs sound, like, suspiciously like the cheat.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm not even gonna check you.
Fake.
Nope, okay.
I don't trust it. Game?
Things were bad, but now they're good forever. Things will never be good as long as we remain in Deepnest. That was an absolute fabrication.
I agree. We're, like, kind of almost done with it.
Yeah. And with how thorough I
now.
tried to be, hopefully there's nothing I have to come back for later.
There's almost definitely going to be something, because there's always going to be something.
Yeah.
But probably not much.
But not much.
Coach Z's got money. Money, yeah. Oh no.
Money, yay!
Spiderises.
Mr. Krabs had the biggest boobs in all of SpongeBob. I don't remember how the fuck that went.
Did he really?
No. He did wear a bra once, but that was it. I didn't have any follow-up to that.
I see. James wore a bikini once and got banned.
Yes. People were upset because he was hotter than Jesse.
I mean, he was always hotter than Jesse. Oh, look.
Yep.
A spider.
A spidoiter, in fact. Let me just, mosey on, like, okay. That was too much money to ignore. Alrighty.
Did you ever even find the bench in here?
Was there a bench in here?
Clint. I don't know, it's like, kind of like down into the left somewhere?
Fuck if I know. Hey, guess what?
No! But why?
I don't know. For the lulz.
Are we gonna find the bench?
No.
Okay.
We can come back in here, right?
Yeah.
If it's just a bench, I don't particularly care, but if there's an area I missed, it could have items, so...
Big.
You don't talk,
dream
do you?
dialogue. Might have dream dialogue.
I thought using the dream nail just ended it.
No, you'd have to actually attack this one.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Is that all we got? Are you gonna mention the Dalliance?
Well, this kind of is mentioning the Dalliance.
Oh, I meant like those words specifically. Yeah, alright.
Yeah. Well, she was bound as a dreamer for a child. So, this is Hornet's mom.
Yep. I believe we have talked about that in other videos, but basically, yeah, in exchange for, sealing herself as one of the dreamers to help contain the infection, she wanted a child to, pass on the royal line or whatever, and so...
Specifically a child with the king, which is why I mentioned that her being a common blood was important, because she had to have a child with the king in order for that child to be able to carry on, like, the kingdom, I guess, of Deepnest. Except Hornet then just became, like, the sentinel of all of Hollow Nest and just kind of became its protector.
And is also named after, hornets, which are not spiders, because apparently the game was originally going to have her involved with the hive somehow, and then just kind of didn't.
Yeah, she was supposed to be, like, trained by, like, the Queen Vespa. And she was going to be, like, the daughter of 3 queens or something, because she would be the... Yeah. Because the White Lady was also, like, kind of raised her, because obviously the king's kid, and now her mom's asleep. And now Hornet is sad because her mom's dead.
Yeah. Alright. Let us see if there was indeed a path I did not take.
And the White Lady was basically fine with this dalliance.
Yeah, I love the word dalliance. It's a very good word for, whatever the hell that was.
Well, because she's like, yeah, this is like the only way to save the kingdom, then you go fuck that spider. Oh,
What?
That. Kabuto.
I remember this thing, this thing being pointed out, like the trilobite or whatever, like, the fuck does
as
it
like
do?
it's like potentially a higher being that the spiders may or may not have worshipped.
Well, it's fucking dead now, unless this is just a statue. Like,
It might just be a statue, like a tribute to it. I don't know.
I like how there's just nothing here. There's like no lore tablet or anything. All right.
What time are we at?
40.
Shape of Un?
Oh, I mean, maybe. I kind of want to...
I don't know.
There's the bench.
Yes, the bench is the way out.
Okay.
I remember.
I kind of want to go see if I can get a new charm. Or charm notch, I mean. Well, serves you right. I love this off-screen monster. We have no idea what it is, right?
Not really. Other than probably giant spider, question mark?
Yeah.
Maybe? Here, this cookie is soft.
So yeah, I guess now that that's taken care of, you know, there's The Last Dreamer, which is going to be in Fog Canyon. There's also Hive Access. I'm not going to be doing that in this video, but, like, for next time.
Yeah.
What is
you
Hidden Station
can...
again? Oh, that's the Abyss or whatever.
Basin, yeah. You could do Queen's Garden.
Yeah, that's also a thing. I'm kind of wanting to spread out the Dreamers. I didn't do that very much because we kind of went straight from Lurry into this, but whatever.
Yeah, well, we could tackle the Hive next time.
Yeah.
The Hive will probably...
The Hive and Queen's Garden are at least, like, you know, areas that maybe have things.
I was going to suggest maybe lumping Queen's Garden in with, like, doing the White Palace. If you beat the Hollow Knight after... But then you would have to wait until after you beat the Hollow Knight to go to... Never mind.
We'll figure it out.
So I don't know if you wanted to, like, show all the endings or not.
I don't know if I want to show every ending, but I mean, I want to at least do, you know, the non-true one.
Yeah. Because, like, there's the one that you can do, like, before you get the Void Heart.
Yeah.
And, like, there's two there, because you can do the one with just the Knight, or you could do with Hornet.
Yeah.
Or, actually, no, you need the Void Heart to do the one with Hornet.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah, because that's when she would be able to come into the...
Because, yeah, I know there's the two where you don't fight the Radiants. There's the one where you do. There's the one from Godhome, and then there's the one from Godhome with the flower, right?
Yeah.
Which, I mean, if we're going for the Godhome one, it's fucking impossible to do, but if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do the one with the flower, because I'm not fucking doing it twice. So, like...
Yeah. Well, and it's basically the exact same cutscene anyway.
Yeah.
Just, like, one thing at the end changes. But yeah, I was just gonna say if you wanted to show all of the things, then you could do the Hollow Knight, like, basically whenever you did Monument.
Right.
But if you didn't want to show that ending and just wanted to show the, like, one where you actually have all of the items, then whatever, that's fine.
Alright, well, I've got all the notches. So I'm gonna be a basic bitch and go for quick focus. I feel like this is a pretty good loadout.
Yeah.
Would probably like to also have extra hearts, but I don't know what I'd sacrifice. So, yeah. God, I have to get so much money to get the other Unbreakable Charms. I think that's pretty much all I need to spend money on, though, at this point.
Yeah. You could
Let's go check.
take a trip to go see the moths here if you wanted.
Oh yeah.
That's close.
Okay. That is. Okay.
If you just up there through the lake. That's why I thought of it. Ooh, 4,000, almost exact.
And then I ruined it by getting 2 more.
Unfortunate.
Everything dies.
Oh!
Hmm?
The money! The money! It all fell in the water.
Dude. This sure is a lake.
So boring and serene. We also have to make a stop to go see Tiso's corpse at some point.
Yeah. I mean, I have to go do the
But I
Coliseum
think-
again anyway.
Yeah, I think we determined we'd do that when you went to go to the Coliseum. Because he's just kind of dead on a ledge.
Okay, so I want to keep going, right?
I think,
Yeah, there's still random shit to do.
yeah. If you think about it too much, you can find something to do.
Let's not forget, you know, eventually Path of Pain and fucking Grey Prince Zote.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
the things that I've never done even in my, like, other playthrough where I did basically everything.
Actually beating the final Pantheon.
I just, like, see, the thing with that one is I can relearn Pure Vessel because I did get good at it eventually. Like, once I do it a few times, I can hopefully relearn the fight. I have to relearn Nightmare Grim because he's fucking horrible. And then, I guess if we're fucking doing Zote 2, he's gonna be in there, which I'm not a fan of. But, yeah, it's basically gonna be, you know, if I can get past all that, I get a chance at Absolute Radiance, which I will not be able to beat. And so then we have to keep trying that one. It'll be cool.
Yeah.
I like how I got lost. But these are all concerns for another day. That is very much endgame stuff when
Hiccup.
Yes. How do we get out of the fucking bad tunnels, please?
There?
The tunnels are lost.
The tunnels are lost!
Do you actually know what that was referring to?
No, but it's an episode of Bug Fables now, because
Yeah.
you told me it was.
It was from a Minecraft map that I did with Martin and like some other people that were just like, you know, regulars. We were digging through this tunnel to basically try to avoid this like annoying section, and at some point it just spawned like a million fucking silverfish, and they just invaded the tunnel, and we all had to flee. And Martin's just like, "The tunnels are lost, run!" Abandoned.
That's pretty fantastic.
Great.
It reminds me of the, like, little techno scorpion things in Skyward Sword that were just all over that one room that I freaked out because of them.
Oh yeah. I forgot this thing even existed, because I never fucking use it.
Alright. I also never fucking use it. Because why would you?
Thank you for this egg. So come back with 1500. Alright. I don't think I fought
Seems like
Gorb.
somebody-
Actually, did I? I don't even remember.
I'm pretty sure you did. That was in the Howling Cliffs. You definitely did. So you did your sweep of that area.
Yeah, calls roboting for no reason. Cool. It's done that occasionally, and it usually fixes itself.
You also roboted. Am I still roboting?
No, you're better.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna check grubs. At this point, I'm just kind of wasting time because I don't want to commit to anything major. I guess we could go do Shabalon.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a whole lot else over in that area.
Nothing that I remember.
Oh god, now that I saved Zote again, did that trigger shit that I can do with him in the village? The village.
I don't think so. I think he goes to the Colosseum now.
Okay. Did I buy everything from here? No.
Oh.
I should probably buy these.
You bought everything but the useless items. So, basically, yes.
Oops. Didn't mean to do that.
Shoot him in the face.
How about you? I will
Bapanada.
probably never buy this shit. Oh, gotta
Buy
get the
the
tram
tram
pin, it's
pin.
important.
For all, like, 4 trams in the game.
Yeah. I'll get those at some point. I don't feel like wasting the money on them right now, even though they're super cheap.
No, that's just her fan fiction.
I think we've looked at this before, I don't remember. Something something make my girlhood tremble.
Ew.
Do you know what that's from?
Maybe?
What do you think it is?
Is it from that really shitty fanfic?
No, it's not a fanfic.
Oh.
That is an actual line from an episode of Hey Arnold.
Oh no.
Yeah, because, like, I don't know how much you know of that show, but, you know, Helga is, like, massively obsessed with Arnold, and, there's, like, she's constantly writing these fucking terrible poems, and that was in one of them.
Bad?
Get rich quick. This is a considerable amount of money.
Is that the ore?
Oh, okay.
Yeah!
Only one left. So yeah, we've got 1 out of 6 ore missing, 1 out of 9 vessel things missing, 4 mask shards. I know what one of them is, it's fucking awful. No clue what the others are. And, yeah, we're getting there. How
Slowly but surely.
many charms do I still need? 5, one of which is plot related. I don't know
One
which
of
ones.
which is all of the grub. Well, we could go...
I've asked this in, like, every single fucking video, but, when can I do Collector?
You get the key in Queen's Garden.
Okay,
somewhere.
yeah. Every time I ask it,
do it.
like, I remember that as soon as you say it. Like, I'm fucking terrible at remembering shit.
Like, you can technically go do it now if you wanted, but you would have to make the trek into Queen's Garden, get the key, and then go do it.
Yeah, no.
And I don't remember.
Queen's Garden is
going
going to be its own adventure. Like, it's a whole area.
Yeah.
So, you know. I'm not doing it when I have 6 minutes left in the video. Let's,
Speedrun Queen's Garden, go.
with the flower.
God.
I'm saddened that there is probably no way for me to cheese that. I don't even remember how that method worked. It was like, don't you save on the bench, like, near where you drop it off, and then, like, you go get the flower, and then you just kind of, like, reload the game or something?
Possibly. I don't know.
I feel like I have actually done it, but I could also be full of shit, because this is on Switch, and it presumably is, like, always the most recent version, so... I think when I bought this, it already had all 4 DLCs.
Yeah. I know that one way is you can go there, kill all the enemies on the way without sitting on any benches, and then most of them won't be there on the way back.
The enemies aren't the problem, it's the frickin' thorns everywhere that are the problem.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Well, the enemies don't help.
I think you did in your recent rando.
Right. Yeah. I'm like, I remember doing this recently, but all of the Hollow Knight gets, like, mushed together.
Right. This is definitely a cave. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Oh, look.
And suddenly giant slug.
A slug. Insert whatever you named the, something about sluggy.
Oh, yeah.
Slug.
Yeah, Sluggy the Unshaven. It's a fucking Yoshi's Island reference. I was proud of that one. Yeah, so we met with a god.
Yeah, this is a god.
What didn't it like breathe life into the bushes or something? Like
yeah, like Un's visions breathed life into the plants and
somehow
created the Mosskin.
Yeah.
Yay, shortcut-ish.
That made absolutely no difference. At some point I should actually go through and show off what all these charms do. Shape of Un, I've never used it, but I've seen people say that it is actually not bad.
I used it to cheese 50% orange juice the first time I played because I was bad at this game. You murdered that.
Well, yeah, I had to for the Hunter's Journal. I'm looking forward to the eventual part where I just have to go around finding obscure enemies to fight.
I mean, you don't get a % for the Hunter's Journal.
I know. But yeah, Shape of Un, I'm gonna put it on because it's funny looking. It's, lets you do, that is not the right button. Oh, it actually moves faster than I thought it. Huh.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So I used that with the spore shroom because it would make like a cloud of spores, and then I could also move and it would help me dodge all the little ghost things, and the spores would kill the ghosts, and it was a good combo for that.
Here, let's just look at some random shit while I'm here.
If you should show off what the fluke one does.
Oh god. Alright.
Oh, do the fluke one with the Defender's Crest, because Defender's Crest changes a bunch of things, like it changes the glowing womb and everything too.
I'm trying to figure out where the hell...
It's in between fluke and glowing womb. It's a little red thing, like one to the left.
Okay, oh, there's I was looking for Fluke Nest.
Ah.
Okay. So yeah, this one does, well...
It
Defender's Crest
stink.
just, you know, it makes you constantly emitting poo gas. Yeah, here's this. Oh my god. What the actual shit? Let me turn this one off. That was not what I was expecting. That was more what I was thinking of.
I told you. Defender's Crest changes it.
Is Spore Shroom when you... Hold on.
When you heal.
Yeah, I'm running out of soul, but basically, yeah, this one does that. It damages stuff. And this one also lets you, talk to mushrooms. We still have to hunt that thing down. Why can I not take this off? Oh, because I'm not sitting down.
You
See,
should
what
show
other-
up the weaver lanes, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just kind of run around and fuck up enemies.
Yeah, you can have these plus Jeffy plus the glowing womb, and just kind of have little minions everywhere.
It's the passive build.
Ooh,
Oh
here-
yeah, show off Sprint Master.
Yeah, okay, so here's for
Sans and
comparison.
Papyrus.
Here's our normal movement speed. Let's see how much of an upgrade it gets from Papyrus.
Oh,
It's
I mean, quite a bit.
a
but
little noticeable.
still.
Yeah. What does Sans do again? Makes the dash
Makes
further.
you dash, and you can also dash like vertically or and
Yeah.
whatever.
You can't go up, but you can go down. Yeah, it just lets you spam it more. I guess you could do worse.
It's not great for 2 charms though.
Yeah. Here's this one, which yeah, when you sit on a bench, it gives you 2 extra masks, but you can't get them back unless you rest again. So it's like, why would you use this and not just this? It's a
Yeah.
little dumb. Plus, there's another one of these I think that you get that gives you like 3 masks, but that one's like a pain in the ass, and it costs. It's whatever. Any other weird ones? There's Sharp Shadow, not
You
that.
could show off Sharp Shadow. Yeah, like it makes your dash there a little bit longer, and it also damages enemies when you dash through them now.
Yeah. Most of the rest of these are kind of whatever. This one's actually kind of cool. I like this. It's never worth the cost, but it is neat.
Yeah.
So what are we missing? We're missing honeysuckle and the maple tree. The other
Another
lifeblood one.
lifeblood thing.
What do you get from grub?
And then that's the master sword beams.
Right. Okay. And then the plot one. So yeah,
That's-
I'm
yeah.
pretty close to being done.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, let me put on my usual load so I don't, which does not
That's
include Fury.
not
of the Fallen.
even. not even close.
Yeah, put that on so I don't forget about it. And
Put on my
I guess,
usual load, he says, as he puts on 1 insignificant charm and leaves.
Well, like I noticed it was the wrong one, and then I was gonna turn it off, and I pressed B. It was pretty good. Where is? There it is. Okay.
What are you looking for? Ah.
So yeah, next time either Hive or Queen's Garden, whichever we feel like,
Yeah.
and then potatoes.
Patats. Deep throating them.
Yes.